We've all heard of Elizabeth Kubler-Ross's stages of grief, but I prefer to talk about the layers of grief. As bereaved parents of babies, we quickly discover that our grief does not work in a straight line. Indeed, in the early days, we can only describe our grief in terms of a roller coaster ride, a storm, and a cyclone. We feel violently overcome by grief, pain, and anger. We feel as though we are picked up and thrown down by a force of our uncontrollable feelings. We are shocked to the core by how much pain we feel. Sometimes we even experience this pain physically. We long for the gut-wrenching pain to end. We struggle with the pain. We run from the pain. We try to numb the pain. Especially in the early days, pain is our world. We are further burdened by our struggles to contain our pain, to keep a lid on it at work, or even in our wider families. So how do we cope with the pain? What can we do to help ourselves? When we are ready, we need to stop running from our pain and our fear from that pain. We need to stop fighting ourselves. We need to acknowledge, at least to ourselves, I am in pain. We need to seek to understand our pain, what helps us and what hinders us. We need to learn that our pain has degrees, layers, and levels. It is not consistent. Some days are easier than others. Some days we need to switch off the phone and be alone. Sometimes we need to talk and talk and talk and talk to someone who understands. Sometimes we need to express our pain physically by walking or running or digging the garden or cleaning the house until it shines. Sometimes we need to stop talking, stop doing, and just sit within the pain. There's a children's poem that says, can't go over it, can't go under it, can't go around it, got to go through it. I believe this is the heart of the challenge we face as bereaved parents. We have to find a way to live with the absence of our babies. We have to go through the pain to get there. No one on the outside can tell us when we are ready to do this. I think that in the silence of our hearts we know. Once we face our pain, it begins to change, and gradually we begin to see the light in the darkness and can think of our beautiful child and smile instead of cry.